Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? So today we are going to be making a crop top. So this crop top is a very simple one. It's going to be having a v-neck. The sleeve is going to be cut with the top, and that is what we are going to be doing. So because the crop top is like a box crop top, so it's not going to really, so you don't need your waist measurement, you just need your bust measurement and the length of your sleeve. So to measure the length of your sleeve, you are going to be measuring from the nape of your neck, that's the middle of your neck, to the place you want your sleeve to be. So for me, after I was done measuring, I have around 15 inches. So when I was folding, I folded exactly 15 inches. So that's what I have here. So the next thing you're going to be doing is you are going to be taking your shoulder slope. So I'm going to be using this pen to just mark it out because the chalk is not very visible on this material. So I'm going to be using my pen. So I came down by 1 inch. So from here I'm just going to be connecting it back to the neckline. So this is it for your shoulder. So for your sleeve opening, you are going to be working with, so the opening I want to work with is around 9 inches. So I'm working with 9 inches for the sleeve opening. So from here to here, I have 9 inches. So the next thing to do is to work on the neckline. So the neckline I'm working with 3.25. So I'm working with 3.25. That's because this dress does not have a zipper. So I'm working with 3.25. Then for the front neckline, I'll be coming down, for the back neckline, sorry, I'll be coming down by 1.5. I'll be coming down by 1.5 and connect it down to this point. So then the next thing you're going to be measuring is you're going to be measuring the full length of the top you want to work with. So the full length of the top I'm working with is 18 inches, but I'm going to be cutting out 19 inches. So that 1 inch is going to be my hemming allowance. So I'm just going to be taking my 19 inches all around this way. So this is my 19 inches, as you can see. So this is the neckline I took 3.25 on this part, then 1.5 on this part. So because it's going to be having a v-neck, so the v-neck should be enough to take in the head. So for the opening, I have 9 inches for my sleeve opening. So I'm just going to take around 11 inches on this waist area. It's a free top. So I'm just going to try to connect from this point back to the waist area here. So now note that when you are working with this top, because it's a free top, just make sure that anything you have here is enough to take in your bust allowance and a little bit of extra. So like the bust I'm working with is actually 36. So 36 divided by 4 will be giving me 9. And everything I have here I have around 12. So it means I have around 3 inches allowance, free allowance. So this is just perfect. So I'm now going to be cutting this out. So after we are done cutting this out, then we cut out for the front neckline. So yeah, when you're cutting out, when you get to this point, don't cut exactly the 1 inches that you went down by because of your joining allowance, so that your armhole opening won't be short. So you can see that I left a little bit, like 2.05. So you can see how it's looking. So I'm just going to be opening up this sleeve here. So everything I have here is around 60 inches. So by the time I folded the 60 inches into 4, I have 15 on each. So this is it now. So the next thing to do is to work on the neckline for the front. So I'm just going to be opening this up this way. So on this folded edge is what I'll be using for my neckline for the front. So the neckline for the front, I'm going to be working with 7 inches. Remember, I already came down by 1.5. So you place your measurements from this 1.5 here and you mark out your 7 inches. So this is my 7 inches, so I'll just use this to cut out, just to draw out the shape for the v-neck. So this is it. So I'm just going to cut it out this way. So this is it for the front neckline. So this is it for the front neckline, so you can see, and this is it for the back neckline. So now I'm just going to go and cut out material for my facing for the front and for the back. So now this is the facing I cut out for the back. So this is the back now. So this is the facing I cut out for it. So right sides will be facing each other. You place it around the neck and you run your straight stitch. So for the front also, so this is it now. So you have to sew right sides facing each other. So this is the neckline for the front. So I'm just also going to be placing it this way, right sides facing each other, and then I run a straight stitch. So I'm just going to sew it also this way. So here's the front part. So you can see it. So here is the front part. So the next thing to do is to place the back on the front. So this is it after I've done it with the facing. So I'll just pick this other one and I'll place it this way. So I will run a straight stitch on the shoulder. So for this flap here, you just open it up this way. So you make sure that they are facing each other properly. So you now run your stitch. So I'll run using 1/2 inches and do it for the other side. Then when you're done, I'll come back and show you. Okay guys, so after I went ahead to fix this, so the way I showed you, that was how I fixed it. So I went ahead to turn in my sleeve allowance. So I just used 1/2 inches to turn it in. Then after turning it, I ran a straight stitch, just following the curve. So the next thing to do is just to finish the bottom line like this. So I'm going to be using 1 inch, the 1 inch we added while I was cutting. So I'll just fold it in using my 1 inch, and I also run a straight stitch. So you can see how beautiful and easy this top is. So I'm just going to give it a very good press, and that is all for the making of this top. So guys, when I'm done, I'll show you the finished look. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I'm going to be seeing you in the next one. Bye guys. Okay guys, so this is it after I was done with everything. You can see the down part, I turned it, see the neck area. So you can see that the neck area is very neat. So that is all for the making of this top.